Alright YouTube, it's your boy Penny LS1. We back in the garage today. Got some more new parts that came in. These parts right here I ordered from Dixie Restoration. Couple things I got. New tail lights. Somebody asked me if these were LED. No, they are just factory replacement housing. Just use the factory bulbs. You can put LED bulbs in there, but it's not the LED board. It's just a factory replacement. I got new emblems for the tail lights. Also got one for the bumper, for the nose. Went ahead and got some new license plate lenses. Mine were all kind of faded and cracked. And I got new outside felts. The ones on the car, see, these are all black. The ones on the car actually have the chrome. This is the wrong piece for this car. The SS had the black. So I think at some point the doors were replaced because, like I said, it has this chrome. Then the handles were actually chrome as well. So, but I did get black handles, so we're going all back like it's supposed to be. Those are the busted tail lights. So that's gonna be a huge upgrade, as you can see. So I'm still working on getting this door mounted on. I did put the old hinge back on the top because when I took the door off, obviously this part moves with the weight of the door because of that spring. I did get the tool, however, to remove the spring, but I actually broke one, so I just went and got a second one. You see that? See how it's bent up? This is what's the brand on that one? I don't even remember, but it was pretty cheap. It's like $7. This one was like 15. It looks the same, but hopefully it's a little bit stronger metal because that spring has a lot of tension. I'm gonna wear a full face mask because that thing got me nervous trying to take that spring out. But that's not why we're here today, guys. This is why we're here. Let me show you. So as I showed y'all on Instagram, and I think I posted on one of my last videos, I did get a new housing for my gauge cluster as mine is broke. The mounting bungs, or whatever you call these for the headlight switch, mine are broke. So I got this from Monte Carlo Whisperer on Instagram, and we got new gauges. Dakota Digital RTX 86C MCX. I went with that setup because I wanted to keep the factory look. So for those who don't know, if you've got an 86, let me get some light in here. So if you've got an 86, then you've got a cluster that looks similar to this or this. So I wanted to keep that original look, but I want to have, you know, brighter lights and brighter colors. So that's where this comes in. Like I say, the RTX, it's about to rain. This is crazy. So I picked up a couple of extra goodies as well with this setup. I got the BIM module. This is where you can actually plug into your OBD-II. You can pull all of your engine status from this, with this, pulling from the computer if you're using the stock computer. They do actually have a BIM module for the Holly, so if you're running the Holly computer, you can get the BIM. It's the same number, but it says Holly, or it's one digit different, and it's used directly with the Holly computers. Also picked this up right here, the GSS 3000, which is a universal gear shift sender. This is going to allow you to have the gear selection show up on the digital gauge, whereas, you know, the old one is like a little slider. I took that off. So not only can you have your gear selections on this, it comes with a built-in park neutral safety. So if you wire it up with this relay, you'll have your park's neutral safety switch and reverse lights built into this box. So that'll be going on. But let me switch angles here because it's raining already. It's starting to drizzle. So I'm going to unbox the gauges, show you what they look like, show you what all comes in it, and then what I'm going to do today is some modification you have to do to this housing to get the gauges to sit flush in there. And I'm going to use my Dremel to do that. I've already marked it. The instructions, it shows you in the instructions where to cut. I've already marked everything with the black Sharpie. If you see right here, oh my bad, everything that's marked black has to be cut down. So this one here, that one, and then these two. All that's got to be cut down so that the Dakota can sit flush in there. So let me move the box in the inside of the garage since it's raining, and then we'll open it up and show y'all what it looked like. All right, so once I finish getting this housing prepped, I'm gonna clean it up, and I'm also gonna paint it. So shout out to Mike 20 Wheel and Grind School for pointing me in the right direction as far as the color goes. I'm going gray back to my original color, and they pointed me in the right direction with this SEM color coat. This one is the medium gray, number 15393. So I got 3 cans of that, and then I got some adhesion promoter as well. So let's get the box open up on the, I'll show you the modules as well since I kind of half-assed did it. So this the BIM module, like I was saying, is basically gonna allow you to plug into your OBD-II port, and you'll pull most of your data for your gauges with this cable right here running off this box, and then this plugs into the main computer. This one here again is the gear selector with built-in neutral safety and reverse lights. So wire that up. This actually mounts to the transmission, and see it's got it moves. So when you put it in gear, you'll be able to program what gear it's in to this box, and it'll show up on your gauge cluster. And this relay is so that you can wire up your neutral safety switch, which I currently don't have. So we definitely need that, because I actually started the car one day in gear, and if it wasn't for my wheel chocks, she would have ran right into the car that was parked in front of her in the driveway. So, all right, this is what we're here for. Sorry for the long intro, but just had to keep y'all updated on what's going on, what parts I got, what I'm doing. So Dakota Digital RTX, this is all comes in it. You got a bag full of instructions, your main cable, quick start guide. Like so, I've already kind of peeked at it. This is the one that shows you where to cut. Like I was pointing out, see where the red arrows are? That's how you modify your stock cluster housing so the new gauges can fit. Also in here, here's the main computer. And all of your sensors. Now, like I say, with this BIM module, with this right here, most of my data is going to come from here. The only sensor I'm going to use out of this bag, it comes with the oil speed and temp. The only one I'm going to use is the oil pressure. That's the only one I'm going to have to use, because I'm pulling temp, tack, what else? What I say? Oil, oh, and speed. All that's coming straight from the computer. So the only thing I'm going to use out here is this oil pressure sensor. That's the coolant. Where is it at? It's right here. And I like this because it's way smaller than what the one I'm currently using. I'm using the factory G-Body oil pressure sensor, which looks like a big ass acorn with an adapter. So I'll still need that same adapter, but this will be much smaller, and it should fit behind the manifold without that 45-degree adapter that I currently have on there. All right, and here she goes. So I picked this up from Summit. I actually got the last one that was in stock, so I was pretty excited about that. So like I say, I wanted to keep the original look. So as you can see, it's got the same face as what's stock. Obviously this is a big upgrade, better clarity, the lighting is going to be better, and then you just have way more customization as far as colors. But it's a nice unit. It comes with its own glass, so you don't have to use the original glass if you don't want to. I have seen guys use it to give a little bit of extra protection so that dust don't get in there, and you can keep this, pretty much keep it clean. So I haven't decided which way I'm going to go yet. What I did notice on the shadow box, when I put it in there, I didn't notice on this. If you look at it, it's got this raised area right here. It's got a couple right here by the signals. So this don't fit flush on there. See this little circle right here? That actually it hits right here. Actually, is there a hole right there? There might be a hole right there. I haven't taken the plastic off. Let me see. I don't know if that's a hole or not. It looked like it might be. Hold on, y'all. We'll look at it together. Yeah, I think it is. But it's still gonna hit. Yeah, it's a hole there. But it's still gonna hit, so I will still have to so that'll go in there. This will. But it was still hitting right here and right there. So we're gonna have to grind that off, but let me check something real quick. Okay, so yeah, I may have to grind these out. So we'll get the cluster or the housing cut first, and then we'll see about this. So what I'm about to do, let me move this over here, put it back in this plastic, but I'm finna go ahead and get my Dremel, and we're gonna go ahead and cut where I got it marked. Right here, right here. So here, 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 and here. We're gonna go ahead and get that cut off using this right here. And we should be able to get the gauges to sit flush in there. So let me set you guys up and we'll get to cutting. We'll do the small one first. So just take your time when you're doing this, but I got the two biggest ones out the way. It probably will sit down in there a little bit now, but so let me get this finished up, and then we'll show you how it looks when it's finished. Oh shit. Let's give it a test fit. See if it fits. Let me back you out a little. All right, let's get a test fit here. See if I need to trim off any more. I think we're Gucci. We are. So as you can see, it's flush in there. I don't have any screws. The screws are still in the car, but all right, so let's do this. I hate to take the sticker off, but you pretty much got to figure out if this piece will fit in there without trimming it. We'll keep it. I can put it back on. So like I said, I know this right here goes in that hole, but oh, it does fit flush. No, it doesn't. Yep, see, you see that right there? I'm gonna have to trim off that piece, that blue piece, this blue piece right here. This centerpiece goes in a hole right here. That centerpiece right there, that circle, that does go in that hole, but it's not gonna sit flush, and the screws won't meet up. So let me trim that off. Put this back over here. That should be pretty quick. So I've got to trim off this piece, and that piece. So let me put that But first, let me try with the bird bit, see how fast. If not, I'll put that wheel back on here, the cutoff wheel. Oh no, this will work. Yeah, I got eye protection on, y'all see that? We got pieces flying. Pieces flying, god damn. Cluster, gauges go in, line up, and then this piece. Okay, perfect. Okay, so that fits, but you do have to trim the shadow box to get it to sit flush. So we flush. So we in there. We're in there like swimwear. Let me turn this light out. But yeah, we in there like swimwear now. So now I'm about to clean up this brown housing. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up. Like I said, I'm gonna scuff it up. Scotch-Brite. I got some cleaning paste. I'm gonna use that, and then I'm gonna wipe it down with some alcohol, adhesion promoter, and we're gonna shoot it with the medium gray. All right, so these are all the products I'm getting ready to use to clean it up. First, I'm gonna, give it a good wipe down with the glass cleaner. Then we got I'm gonna use the Sim soap with the scuff pad while I'm sanding it or scuffing it with this. Then we go with the leather prep, adhesion promoter. This is basically like a wax and grease remover. Adhesion promoter, and then we're gonna go with this medium gray. So I'm just gonna clean this right here with the glass cleaner just to get it clean, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started on that one. I'm not even gonna try to take these U-nuts or whatever off. They rusty. I'm just gonna paint over them. I don't even care, because if I try to take them off, I might break the clips. Like these right here, they so rusted on there. If I try to take them off so I can clean them, I might break the tab, which is the whole point the whole reason I got this new piece, because my tabs are broke. So we'll just paint over it. I would try to treat it with some rust treater, but I mean, like I said, you're not even gonna see it. So we're just gonna wipe this down with the glass cleaner. Y'all let me know how my volume is, man. Like I said, I know the other day I was huffing and puffing. The microphone was hella loud too. So let me know how my volume is, because I can edit it in post, but if it's okay, then I'll leave it alone. Y'all let me know. And I got a new camera, and I don't know how to do time lapse on this camera because I'm used to doing it on my phone. So I'm trying to talk like normal so that my voice isn't peaking on the volume. So, but like I said, this thing is, even though this is a better one than mine, it's still brittle. It's still 30-year-old plastic. It's brittle as hell. So, but we're gonna get it as clean. I'm gonna paint the inside too, hell. Might as well. I don't want no brown showing. To the painting part. But like I said, I'm just gonna wipe this down with glass cleaner first. Then we come back with the scuff paste and the maroon Scotch-Brite. So I'll cut y'all back on when I'm getting ready to paint it. Alright, as you can see, I've got it all dulled down. So I already hit it with the soap. That soap, it actually says on the soap, it says degreaser. I mean, yeah, removes wax, grease, road film, and other contaminants. So I did this with the Scotch-Brite, and then I dried it off, or cleaned it off with the glass cleaner, and then I just hit it dry with the Scotch-Brite. And then I'm gonna clean it again with the glass cleaner, and then I'm gonna hit it with this plastic prep. You probably really don't have to use adhesion promoter because this thing is painted. This is the original color, so this is all paint. But I'm gonna do it anyway just to see. I know last time I sprayed some adhesion promoter on top of some prior paint, I had got a reaction. That was on those fender extensions that I showed y'all. So, but we're gonna clean it with glass cleaner, hit it with the leather, plastic prep or whatever, and then we're gonna get ready to shoot some color. All right, we're just about ready to paint. I'm just giving it one final wipe with this plastic prep. We good to go. Like I said, it may not even need no adhesion promoter, but we'll spray it and see. Because I know, like I said, last time I sprayed adhesion promoter on top of sanded paint, like on plastic, I had a reaction. But we'll see. I told them to use adhesion promoter. Well, I know somebody said use it on the trim pieces in the car, but this is the same thing basically. Light coat, it said. Especially up in the nooks and crannies. I'm gonna paint the whole thing, so I'll paint the back side too. So we'll give it a hit. Five minutes on the first one. Set my stopwatch, and we'll be back in 5 minutes. All right, we're ready for our second coat. I'm gonna go heavy this time, and then we're gonna let it flash for 15 minutes and then we're ready to shoot the color. All right, 15 minutes on the stopwatch, and we're ready to shoot some color. All right, we're ready for our first coat. I'm losing light, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to get 2 coats on here before the sun goes completely down. Well, the sun's gone, just daylight. And then what I'll do, let this dry overnight, and then I'll flip it over tomorrow and paint the other side, and we'll see what it looks like. Kind of doing it like a light tack coat. Make sure it takes. Got a little spitter spatter already. My finger, I think my finger got in the way of the trigger. So probably do 3 coats. So that's 1 light coat, and then we'll do 2 wet coats. Let that tack up. I'm gonna get that 5 minutes. All right, second coat, we're gonna put this one on wet. Get some coverage on this coat. Okay, this covered pretty good. All right, give this 5 minutes. We're gonna do 1 last coat. All right, last coat for the night. Can't see jack diddly. Running out of daylight. I can't even see either. I can touch it up tomorrow if I have some spots that I missed. It still has a window. Recoat time. Just going heavy on this one just to get coverage. All right, we're gonna let this set up overnight. We'll double check our coverage tomorrow, and then we'll flip it over and paint the other side. And then we'll put the gauge in there and see how it looks. All right, y'all, it's the next day. And as you can see, your boy made some progress with this door. But let me tell you something. That some bitch kicked my man. I did go something and pick this up. Without this, it wouldn't be possible for me to get that door on there without jacking it up. And I kind of scratched some stuff anyway. But I did get it on. Let me show you what I messed up. This is the driver's side door, the one that came with the dent or the bend at the bottom. So I do have it on. I did unbend that corner, but I think I caused more damage to it than it was. So I'm gonna have to get a puller. It's on there, but I'll get it squared away before I paint it. And as far as like, see, these gaps are perfect. So it's definitely the core support bushings, because if you look at the front, it's the same as it was with the old door. Wide gap up here, and then it gets tight down here. It's actually rubbing down here, and when you open the door, it hits the inside of that fender. So definitely gonna go ahead and change the core support bushings. But I got the gauge housing painted medium gray. Turned out pretty good. Told you I was gonna paint the inside as well as the outside, so I may end up painting this black piece. It looks crooked. It may be warped. We'll see how it looks when I put it inside the car. Why? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right. So, like I was saying, I'll put it in the car and make sure. But it looks like this is warped. But I'm definitely gonna probably paint this with the trim black. But I just wanted to get it mocked up and see how it looked in this medium gray housing. And this paint is actually pretty good because you can still see some texture. I don't know how well it's coming up on camera, but you can still see texture in the piece. So hold on, it's not even focusing. Yeah. So anyway, we got it all done. We got the door mocked up. All I need to do now is, man, this looks good. I ain't even got y'all on camera. My bad, y'all. This looks good. Anyway, yeah, but all I need to do now, while the door is on the car, I'm gonna go ahead and take all the internals out of this door, put them in the other door before I do anything else. That way it's already hung on the car and I can go ahead and swap everything over. Oh, and I did get that new spring removal tool, it worked better than the other one. So I was able to get the spring out. This thing, I'm kind of scared of it. I wonder if I should take it out of the tool or leave it in there until I get ready to put it back on. But you definitely will need that in order to get the door on with new hinges, because you won't be able to move that top hinge with that spring on there. So that's coming up. I'll probably spend time this week taking all this stuff off, putting it into the new door. Like I say, this door actually has a new motor, and this is new as well. It looks like it, because the other one is rusty. And on the passenger side door, the window rolls up slow, so I need to swap that out, the motor. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna keep moving, man. I'm ready to shoot some paint, but I got a lot of stuff to do before I get to that point, so we ain't gonna rush it. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, so you get notified when I'm dropping a new video. Check me out on Instagram and TikTok at PennyLS1. Until next time, PennyLS1, man. Holla at your boy.